Milford Coast Guard, Milford Coast Guard, Milford Coast Guard. This is yacht Barracuda. Barracuda, traffic over.
Yacht Barracuda, this is Milford Coast Guard, can go channel 67 and standby.
67 and standby.
Yacht Barracuda, Milford Coast Guard, channel 67, over.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Barracuda calling with safety traffic. We are a 33-foot yacht, just left Milford Haven, bound for Penzance, Newlyn, anticipating arriving there around about 24 hours time. We've got 2 adults on board, over.
Yacht Barracuda, this is Milford Coast Guard, roger, that's all noted. Just confirm 2 persons on board in total, and for your information on your arrival in Penzance, your call sign will be Falmouth Coast Guard.
Affirmative, sir. Thank you very much indeed.
This is Milford, roger, thank you, Milford out.
Yeah, Barracuda out, standing by 16. Welcome home, stay home. You're in your home. Don't leave your home, anchor. Thanks, just to give that boy a wide berth. On what day is it?
June the 1st.
Thursday, Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
On a gorgeous Wednesday, just gone afternoon. Gonna wait for that tanker that's coming in to get past, and then we'll turn south. Today's passage is Milford Haven to sail to Newlyn. There we go, Newlyn. We're doing only doing a 3.3 knots, so it thinks it's going to take us 1 day 13 hours. I am waiting for this rather large AIS target, which is the tanker we saw a second ago. There we go, there's the AIS alarm. That fella there.
This is Milford Haven BTS. Milford Haven BTS, Milford Haven. Navigational warnings on large vessel movements as well.
Wow, this is a little bit of sensory overload at the moment. We've got AIS alarms going off, radar alarms going off, and the Port Authority all telling us that there are big ships coming in and out. My intention is to come around this headland. We'll come up into the wind, pop the sails up, by which time they'll be passed, and then we can turn south. And that is, roughly speaking, going to the heading of, well, won't be that, there we go, be much more like that. So, bearing of about 196 degrees. What have we got? What have we got? Let's get pages. We've got Dover tide times, we've got Newlyn tide times, we've got a summary, we've got a forecast, and we're going to be keeping a log, obviously. Right, let's go and see what's going on up the stairs. Well, this is a first. Let me take you on a little journey up to the foredeck. This is a first for me ever. We just noticed that, well, the wind has been forecast to drop. This is true. We were beginning to go down to sort of 4.6, 4.7 knots, and if I can possibly, I'd quite like to stay up as close to 6 as possible, because that means we stay ahead of the plan. So in light of that, let me show you this. Ta-da! She flies. Look at that. Fantastic. Now, it's the first time I've flown a spinnaker. It's a symmetrical spinnaker, so strictly speaking it ought to be on a pole, but I'm at 120 to the wind and it works, and I don't care. And we're doing back up to 6 knots again. How much wind have we got? How many knots?
6 wind. so we're doing 1 knot of the wind.
6.3 knots wind,
Like 5.3 a boat.
and we're doing 5.3 boat speed. That's lovely. I'm happy with that.
Over the ground.
Say again?
6 over the ground.
6 over the ground. Well, we can't ask for more than that, really. It doesn't get any better.
Nice.
Nice. Brilliant. He just gave him a nip. It is 9:10 on Wednesday, and it has been an uneventful, relaxing, successful passage so far. The sun is setting over my shoulder. It really is incredibly beautiful out here. We have a slight sea following us, not much wind, it's gone very variable. So I am motor sailing, and we're cruising along about 5 knots or thereabouts. About 80 something nautical miles north of Land's End. So we're making progress, and it is beautiful out here, it really is. It's going to be a lovely night. Not much out here, there have been some fishing boats. AIS has been really useful. Well, it's been useful to be able to see other vessels on the AIS, and also useful that other vessels can see me. I did call one fishing boat earlier on to check what his intentions were, because he was effectively heading straight towards me. Look at that. What a view. But what a day it's been. We had the spinnaker up, we had dolphins swimming along with us for probably an hour. I think I took 733 photographs, which I've uploaded to Lightroom, and maybe I'll have a look at some of those later, which will give me something to do. Let's go and see what the position is. On the television tonight we have one blip. There's a target there. Let's acquire that. Oh, range 11 miles. It already knows it. That's very clever. It's given its latitude and longitude and its range and bearing. Acquiring the target. See if we can pick up his speed again. There we go. 3.7 knots it reckons he's going. Marvellous technology. 3:20 on Thursday morning, and I am within 24 nautical miles of the North Land's End coast. Very calm out here. Engine still running, as can be heard in the background. Beginning to see North Cardinal marks approaching my waypoint, which is the start of the traffic separation zone. So things beginning to happen. And the sun is coming up behind me. But all going remarkably well. Can't wait to see Land's End. Really looking forward to that. Back in good old English waters. And it's been a long time coming. So I think let's wait until it's a bit lighter and we can start to make out a little bit more of what's around us. And let's see how the land lies. Thoroughly enjoyable though. Oh, there we go. Morning cup of coffee. Get the old brain cells working again. You cannot beat a fresh cup of coffee in the morning. So what's the plan? Well, the plan is more sailing. There are, and I think I can stick a few degrees to port on. I don't want to get too close to the coast. On the other hand, I don't want to make a longer trip than necessary. Although, in all fairness, it's been pretty good. Fresh coffee, can't beat it. I mean, what a morning, outrageously gorgeous. The world is waking up. Well, our bit of the world anyway. The other lot have gone to sleep, of course. Well, welcome to sunny Cornwall, and we're just off Penzance and Newlyn. Beautiful. Two, three. We'll go on the third one. Yeah. If you've not been to Newlyn before, I heartily recommend it. Whether a sweet stopover like ours or just a beautiful destination. Stunning scenery across to Penzance and St Michael's Mount. To primarily a fishing port, limited berths for visiting yachts. If you can get in like we did, you definitely get more of a relaxed, friendly, local experience. The depth was good for me, being a fin keeler, but much over my 1.8, you might want to check the tidal range first. They don't advertise shower facilities, which Glenn and I both thought were good quality and refreshing. You can get provisions and mooch around the town, but we went straight for beer and food. And after all that, soak up the atmosphere and goings on before we head to Falmouth tomorrow. For a right royal event, it gets better. Oh, and then it gets a bit of a challenge. But back in time for the American boys and their toys and World War II bombers.